What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, this might be one of the most beautiful guitars I've ever had. This is a PRS McCarty 594. You know, excuse me, I've never been, one of those guys who cares much about how gear looks. I always tend to favor, playability, feel, and tone over all. But I mean, I can't stop looking at this thing and I can't stop appreciating how beautiful it is, right? I mean, the carve, the flame, even though this guitar is not even a 10 top, right? But it's beautiful, beautiful mahogany. It's very light. This guitar must be around 8 pounds, I believe, 8.1. I really have to put it on a scale. And what happens with this guitar is that it does everything right. The intonation all over the board on this guitar is like a piano. It's perfect. It's the closest thing to perfection that I've ever played. Something that on a single coil guitar, the only one that I can think of which does this perfect is well, there are a few, but that I have owned is Tom Anderson, Anyway, this guitar, a lot of people find these guitars because they love Les Pauls, but they want, the modern playability. And, this guitar is going to give you those tones. It's going to give you those vintage, reminiscent tones, but with modern appointments and playability. This guitar pretty much plays itself, You know how on a Les Paul or a 335 you have that, that pushback. The guitar fights back. Same with the vintage Stratocaster. This one, it's just, it's so smooth all over the board. It's incredible. It's really incredible. The carve, the profile of the neck is very nice. It really reminds me my old 59 reissue Les Paul, really. This is I think it's called pattern vintage neck. The profile is very comfortable. So I've had like 5 PRS guitars in the past. I've never bonded with them. The only one that I bonded with was another McCarty that I had. But the rest were custom 24s. I had a studio, I had a special, and I couldn't bond with those guitars because the sound, especially the custom 24s, they have a very distinctive sound. That's pretty much the PRS sound, right? With which I was not identifying, because coming from Strats and Tellys and Les Pauls and 335s, I always looked for a vintage tone, classic humbucker tone or classic, Telly or Strat tones. But the only one I regretted selling from all of those PRS guitars was the McCarty. So it was about time to get another one. This one is the 2024 model. It has the new tuners. I believe for 2025 they changed, and they look like the old Gibson Tulips. But I have to say this, I remember when they came out, I used to see, PRS fans were outraged because they said these were ugly. But, Paul Ray Smith is kind of obsessed with the mass of things and the vibration of the guitar. And I have to say these are, in addition to being, light, they are very comfortable because they are wide, right? As you can see. So it makes tuning very, very precise with your fingers, compared to the old, Fender style Clusons, for example, or same with the Tulips, which are a bit better than the old Fender Clusons. But these ones are wide and very comfortable. Anyway, let's hear this guitar. It has the coil splitting or coil tapping, or I don't know what the difference is. The thing is that it turns the humbuckers into single coils not something that I would use much, but you know. And this guitar is made right here in Maryland, where I live, which is great. Splitting the neck. Splitting the bridge. Both at the same time. Let's add a clone, the Decibelics Golden Horse. Now let's hear it with a little bit of drive. I'm gonna be playing the new Xotic AH Booster, which I'm enjoying very much.